We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Carr. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nice grab. It's Hill. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They're going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
A long-distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled to the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Lewis. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. 0 running run. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Gonna run it. It's buried. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Carr. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's running out of time here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Looking for a man. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They bring him down right at the 20. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Pass caught. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Lewis. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Did not get there, and now he's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Direct snap to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Handoff handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! That's a great throw by the junior QB. Not afraid to air it out.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! Inside the 25. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Down the middle, it's Berry. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, LSU!
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. try to make a play from deep in his end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Looking for his back. With sure hands, it's Lewis. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's back to throw again on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And third and short, they hand the ball off. Fights off a defender. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Scanning the field. It's Carr. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. The 30. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Tight end goes in motion. To throw, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. Quick completion to the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to the left. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that off this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And this time it's complete. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Grab down the middle, it's Lewis. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it again. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Here's the second down play. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Makes the grab, it's Williams. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a third down play. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback still with the football. And is brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Hudson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Brings her in the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB design run. Quarterback.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Pulls it in. It's Hill. It's a nice game. We'll move the football over to the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Back to pass. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal of the game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Trying to find some room. It's Barry. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, LSU. They take the lead in the final minute.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Finding some room at the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete and